So our next reader, you know, sometime along the course of the night, somebody's going to mention gluten. It's still going on. So Zak Carey, our next reader, has been gluten-free for 2 years, and except for Fridays, because that's his day of gluten shame. Zak Carey.
I'm born into the resistance. The grown-ups on the commune have big ideas and they like to share them with the kids, so I know all the phrases. My mother tells me that we must dismantle the patriarchy. She explains it to me, and I hide my penis and wear dresses in the house. I don't want any part of the patriarchy. My father takes me to protests. He teaches me that no nukes is good nukes. In elementary school, I write research papers about the perils of nuclear power and radioactive waste. In junior high, I help organize a walkout because the school's pipes are covered in asbestos and they're removing it while we're in class. I write some pretty bad political poetry in high school. It's big stuff and I feel little. When I'm asked to say grace over dinner because my mom's a recovering Catholic, I talk about those who are less fortunate and more marginalized. I know how to bring social justice to the table. There are long stretches of silence as we chew through the food and words. Years later, we're attending my brother's graduation from Stanford University. He wants to be a corporate lawyer and has plans for NYU Law School. I think about convincing him to resist, but that's his dream, and I know better. Condoleezza Rice is the keynote speaker at this graduation. She's Bush's national security advisor. Her policies have led to expanded American neocolonialism. Some Stanford students are holding a silent protest. My nanny is in a wheelchair recovering from a knee operation, so we're seated in the handicap section close to the field. What the fuck is a silent protest? I balk at my mother when I hear about it. I don't believe in silent protest, and I'm thinking hard about the man. My stepfather gives me the same look he gives me right before I say grace at family dinners. Some of the students turn their back in protest as Condoleezza walks in and everybody sits. The stadium hushes. The warrior princess, as Condoleezza is now called, begins her speech. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the faculty, students and families, it's less than a year since 9/11, and she talks of unrest in Latin America, Africa, and the Middle East, and how terrorism has come to our land. She drones on, and I can't keep still. There's no mention of her policies of imperialist terror where people across the globe see us as all that is evil in the world. I can't stand it because my head is about to explode and all the pent-up resistance is bubbling inside. There's a pause in her speech and I feel my legs straighten underneath me. I stand and yell, "You have blood on your hands, Condi!" How could I resist? The whooshing sound is heavy as every head in the entire arena turns toward me. I sit again, flushed and relieved and scared, and I see the Secret Service guys watching me. I pee a little bit in my seat, but I'm done. I've said my piece. The students receive their diplomas, and we head to the graduation party. I recount to family and friends what I said at the ceremony. "That was you?" I hear from several grads. "That was awesome. I think the Secret Service is tracking me now."